I want y'all to watch this match between me and this dude that I just fucked up. I like this game. I like my performance in this game. I fucked him in the end. I fucked him up in the end. I think I was already up. I was already leading. I was already busting his ass for the most part. But he moved his rook down on the same file that my rook was on, right? And I had a knight in between both of my rooks. And my knight was positioned in a way where I can check his king. So I checked this king, and because of the file that my rook was on, he couldn't move over like close to my knight and threaten my knight. All he could do was move on the other side. But again, because the knight is now, not in between his rook and my rook, that allows me after that check to move over and take his rook. And that's what I did. Got him. I fucked him up with that move. And he forfeited after that. I'm still picking up victims. Been doing this shit for years. Been doing this since 2010. 2010. I got 2010 victims, 2011 victims, 2012 victims, 2013 victims, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I took a little break in 2019 and 2020, but I came back in 2021. And I'm back again in 2022, picking up more motherfucking victims and busting more ass. You feel me? All right, y'all. So, like I said, I gave this motherfucker that Philly funk. I was white, so I had the advantage. Threatened his pawn, he protected it. Threatened his pawn again. I just decided to take him so I can get center control of the board. Even though I don't, really have center control, but. Alright, pinned his knight. He moves a pawn down. Giving his other pawn protection. I decided to castle early this game. He moved his pawn down, threatening my bishop, trying to back my bishop up. I did. He moved his bishop down, trying to develop. Move his knight down. And I always like to put my rooks on these 3 vertical files here. He threatens my bishop. And I'm going to move up instead of moving back, I feel like that's not progressive. He moves his bishop back. Move my knight up. Trying to get my other pieces involved and active. And I just wanted to fuck this shit up over here. He threatened my bishop. I didn't have him protect this, so I just moved him back. He castled. I took his pawn, he took mine, I took his. So I think I won that exchange there. I think that's why I did that. I won that exchange. Okay, move his knight down. We exchanged bishops. I threatened his knight. He backed up. I'm trying to figure out why I did that. I don't know. He moved his rook over, threatening my rook. I pin his knight. And he moves his queen back. I think what I was trying to do here was, take his knight. He takes, I'll take. But, he could have did something like this. Or moved here. Let's see what he did. Okay, so that's the move he made. And I threatened his queen. He moves his queen over, but now I'm all up in his territory, so I'm liking this position I'm in. And he left his knight hanging. That's why I tell y'all, sometimes, I simply win because I be the more focused motherfucker. You feel me? I don't know what was the purpose of that move, but you just gave me your night, buddy. Thank you. And y'all know when I get leads in games, I rarely lose. So I just took that night. I'm in the business of exchanging now. I don't mind exchanging because I have a lead and I want to keep it. So now all I have to do is just get the pieces involved. And I see that his king is just open and exposed. He really have limited spaces that he can move to because my pawn is right there on F5. So he can't move down. And so I check him again. Also, that diagonal Rohair is shut down because my black bishop is really not many places he can go. And now, you know, all he can do is really just give up his queen. So we exchange queens. And I'm just attacking that side now. I had to get that out the way though, because that could be trouble. So I just had to get that pawn out the way. He checked me, I move up. And I'm also had to be cautious down here, but I still like where I'm at. I had to move my rook over temporary out of harm's way. I'll move my pawn up so he don't take it. And now I have to get my knight involved. I'm like, he just gave up a pawn. Moved out the way, so I'm like, I'm in the business of exchanging because I'm up, bro. So I'm all for exchanging. Now I'm gonna take that pawn. I protected my pawn with my knight. I took his pawn and protected my knight. So I'm really giving him the business now. Damn near took all his pieces. Check. Fucked him. That's where I fucked him. Fucked him real bad in the end. Set him up. Let's go back and look at that. Fucked him real good. Check. He can't even move on this file because my rook is here, so he couldn't threaten my knight. And boom. And that's when he forfeit. That's when he quit. I know y'all like that. I know y'all like that. Fucked him up, didn't I? Got him real fucking good. Got him real motherfucking good. But, you know, that's what I do. That's what I do. You feel me? So, yeah, give him that funk and put him on my chess bitch list. So now he's another motherfucking 2022 chess victim of mine. Holler at me and fuck with me. Because he couldn't fuck with me. Later.